Welcome to Heart of the City. I'm Councilwoman Reyes Uranga, representing the 7th District, and we're here today in the 7th District at Long Beach Ballet. Today I'll be speaking with David Wilcox, who's the director here, and he's going to tell us some exciting news about how they have their production, The Nutcracker, just in time for the holiday season. Well, welcome back. I'm here with David Wilcox, who's the artistic director of the Long Beach Ballet. Now, David, what exactly is that, and what kind of background do you have?
Well, artistic director is what the main title is for a ballet company. I call all the shots when it comes to the artistic product of the Long Beach Ballet. That could be all the way from marketing through to the training of the dancer through to the finished ballet product. And my background, I was started at the age of 11, ballet, here in Southern California. And when I was 19 years old, I went to Europe and spent 6 months training in London. Then I was in Germany for 7 years, performing professionally in Germany, and came back here in 1978. And in 1981, took over this academy, and that's been 29 years now.
Well, the Long Beach Academy is in the 7th District, and thank you very much. It's a very nice institution to have in the community. And how long have you been here in my district?
The whole 29 years.
Wow. Okay.
It was actually a ballet school for 25 years before that, so it's been here for 54 years altogether.
Wow, almost as long as I've been here. Anyway, can you tell me a little bit about what you do, how many students do you have, and now you have a performing arm as well.
Right. Well, we currently have about 450 students, and that's just ballet. We only train ballet here. We're very focused on just classical ballet training. That ranges in age from young, just kids starting out very, very young. At the age of 3, we have what's called pre-ballet classes, just introducing them to the art form of ballet. And then we have with 13 levels altogether, and it takes them all the way up to basically ready to join a professional company. And a lot of dancers have come from here and joined professional companies. The upper level students in the top couple of levels, it's comprised of a company that we call is a regional ballet company, and that's Long Beach Ballet. And we're a member of the Regional Dance America, which is a national organization of regional ballet companies. And we have about 20 dancers in there, boys and girls. And we perform in festivals around the country, and we also do other performances besides Nutcracker.
Well, we have some great residents here in the 7th District that come to this academy, and you know, it's like a neighborhood center, actually. I mean, people come in and drop off their children, and they meet and talk, and you have a coffee shop here. It's just fabulous. I wanted to know, though, I saw some pictures about China, and now what? You surely have an international background, but what is the relationship between China and the academy?
Yeah, you know, it's really interesting how that got started. About 10 years ago, I got asked to tour my group to Taiwan. And we had a very successful tour in Taiwan. We did a performance called A Midsummer Night's Dream. And then a year later, we got asked to tour that same thing to China, and we went to a 5-week tour to China. And since then, I've developed this relationship with the Chinese ballet, the whole world of ballet in China. And I've staged my Nutcracker on the Guangzhou Ballet in the south of China. That's formerly Canton. I've staged 2 other full-length ballets with them. And now we take dancers every year to China. In fact, we took a year and a half ago, we took 85 dancers to China during the Olympics, performed in 6 cities, and then went to Beijing and went to the Olympics. Last year, I took 53 dancers. We performed in 9 cities all throughout China, and this is basically something we do now every year.
Wow, our own international trade of the arts. I guess I better start taking classes if I want to do anything. Well, tell me something. I understand that you also have this production. You're involved in the Nutcracker, something that we all know is a staple of the holidays, but it must be a tremendous effort. What goes into that?
It is a lot of work. It's more work than I even realized, because I've been doing it now so many years that it just kind of becomes automatic. But there are so many people that are involved in making this production work. We have a cast of over 350 when you include all of the students, all of the professional dancers, the guest artists, the orchestra, 60-piece orchestra. It's a huge production. It takes 2 45-foot semis to move the scenery, a warehouse to store it all. I have a pyrotechnician from Universal Studios who does all the pyrotechnics. I have Flying by Foy who does the flying. We have magic by famous magician creators, and there's just so many elements with the costumes. You see some of the costumes here. This is just a very small few of the hundreds of costumes we have in this show. It's a huge undertaking, and we rely a lot on our parents, volunteers, and people like that. Besides all the professional stagehands and technical and lighting people and things like that, it's a big show.
So you mentioned an orchestra. So you have a full orchestra?
We're actually the only, which is kind of sad, we're the only Nutcracker in Southern California this year with a full symphony orchestra.
And do you have special guest appearances at times?
Well, we usually bring in fact, we've always brought in, this is our 27th annual performance of the Nutcracker. And for the crown jewel of the Grand Pas de Deux, it's called, that's the Nutcracker Prince and the Sugar Plum Fairy, we've always brought in some big stars, maybe a principal dancer from the Bolshoi Ballet, or somebody who just won a gold medal at international ballet competition. This year we have something kind of cool. We have principal dancers here from Pacific Northwest Ballet from Seattle for the lead parts. We also have 3 dancers from last season of So You Think You Can Dance. Oh. Well, the connection that we have there is really cool, and that is Melissa, who was the first ballerina to make it to the top of So You Think You Can Dance, was a student from this school, started here when she was 5, went on to dance professionally with Milwaukee Ballet, traveled with me to China many times, and now she's on our faculty. And on a whim, she tried out for So You Think You Can Dance a few months ago, and she made it all the way. She was to the top 3 girls, just completed the big national tour, and she has been doing our Nutcracker for years, and she actually was the Dewdrop Fairy for the last 3 years. She'll be doing that again, but she talked her partner from So You Think You Can Dance, Ade, the two, Melissa and Ade, were like really big stars because they did a lot of big stuff. And Jason, another one. All 3 of those guys are going to be in our Nutcracker this year in special parts. I'm very excited.
Wow, I know I'm going. So where is it going to be at? How do people get tickets? Do you have any information?
Well, performances are at the Long Beach Terrace Theater, where they've always been. And this is the big, beautiful 3,000-seat theater at the Long Beach Convention Center, Performing Arts Center. And the performances there are December 19th and 20th. Then we go to Pasadena. And we're going back to Pasadena. We used to do Pasadena performances every year. We sold 60,000 tickets there from 1991 to 1996. But we haven't been back for 12 years. So we're going back there this year, and I'm excited about that, too.
Fantastic. So what are some of the things we can look forward to in this Nutcracker? We have the You Think You Can Dance stars. We have just a tremendous production. Anything that you'd like to tell people to get them there? And the tickets are on sale now, correct?
The tickets are on sale now. We're going to get close to selling out the shows here in Long Beach pretty soon. The Sunday matinee show is almost full. The Saturday matinee show is going pretty fast, too. The best tickets available right now for Saturday night.
Fantastic. What can you tell me in closing a little bit about the Academy and that you would like people to know about the Long Beach Ballet Academy here in the 7th District?
Well, I think that just in general, ballet training for a young person is very, very valuable. I've done it since I was 11. And now this is my entire life, is basically training young people in ballet. And whether or not a young person has a goal to become a professional dancer, of course, when they're 5 and 6 and 7-year-old, they all do. But whether or not they really have that on their path, the amazing blending of mind, body, and spirit that is ballet training is so valuable for people. It gives them a focus. It gives them physical confidence. It gives them instruction in the arts and in music and that whole combination. Most of the students in the school are top students, and I know that part of that is the training they get in ballet, that focus, the discipline, and the dedication. And I'm just very excited to be a part of being able to do that for the community.
Well, thank you. Thanks for being here and telling us a little bit about the Academy and this fantastic institution in the 7th District. I took tap. Maybe I'll have to come back and take some ballet.
I never took tap.
Okay. Well, thank you. It was very, very informative.
Thank you.
We'll see you at the Nutcracker. I had a wonderful time here at Long Beach Ballet, and I want to thank you for joining us here at the heart of the city. David Wilcox has a fantastic organization, and I know that you'll enjoy the Nutcracker just as much as I will.